and welcome to the Black Hat Bushcraft channel. My name is Matt Mercer and I appreciate you taking the time to tune in for this video. And this afternoon I'm out on a piece of my family's land, and this is a small section of woods, maybe 15 to 20 acres, something like that. And it has a lot going for it. There's some beautiful camping areas on this property. There's a ton of natural resources here to work with, and there's a lot of small game and even deer on this property. So it has a lot of good things. The main downsides it has is there's a country road that runs down this side of the property, and there's a highway that runs across the back way out, probably 10-12 acres across here. So there is some highway noise to contend with, but that's kind of how it is where I'm at. And also the main issue with this property is there's no bodies of water here. There's no ponds, creeks, streams, or anything like that that runs through here. So collecting water or finding a source to draw from on this property can be a bit challenging. I normally bring water with me, but if I stay for any length of time, that becomes an issue. So today I wanted to share with you guys a quick idea that you might draw from if you need to collect water off the landscape and you don't have immediate access to a stream, creek, or pond. Let's take a look right now. All right, so what I have here is a large down tree. I believe it was a sweet gum tree. It's probably been down 4 or 5 years now, and it's really started to decompose a lot. You can see here where the roots all pulled up out of the ground when the tree fell. And where those roots came up, it creates a deep divot behind that tree. And that divot will often go down into the groundwater or surface water. It'll hold water when it rains a lot as well. You can see that root system here. This is as tall as my head right here, what you're looking at. That's head height to me. But over time, as it rains, all that dirt washes out of those roots and it starts to fill in this hole. So it's not nearly as deep as it once was. But again, this water here in the center is probably 6 to 8 inches deep, so it's an easy spot for me to collect from, and it will provide me with a water resource where otherwise I wouldn't have one. So we're going to go ahead and collect up some of this water. It definitely needs to be filtered or at least disinfected. It really needs filtration, and disinfection would be ideal, but I'm going to run it through my Grail filter today. I'll pre-filter and then Grail filter it, and it'll give me a water resource to work with. All right, let's get started. So what we have here is just a heavy cotton canvas pre-filter bag. It's a Pathfinder branded one, and we'll just filter our water through this to get all the sediment and dirt and silt and things like that out of the water. So the first step is going to be to get this bag really wet, let the fiber swell for a few minutes. That way it'll be a better filter for me. The fibers will tighten it up and it'll do a much better job filtering water. So just let that sit there and soak. All right, so this bag is very saturated at this point. Hopefully the fibers have swollen up. What I'm going to do is carefully try to fill that bag up with water. And this water is very brown. See, it's got a nice slow drain to it right there. This water is very brown, which I suspect is from all the tannin in the water, which is coming from a lot of oak leaves that have fallen in there. They're very high in tannin. So what I'm going to do is go hang this up, and we can add more water to it as this drains. We'll just use this limb right here as a perfect collection point. All right, so what I have here is just my Grail GeoPress and the stainless steel cup that goes with it. And what I'm going to do is use the stainless cup to go over to that resource and collect some water, and I'll just continue to add to my pre-filter. And then I'll use the cup on my GeoPress to actually collect this water as it pre-filters through. All right, let's collect some water. Go ahead and add some water back to our bag. All right, and now I'll use my Grail cup to collect from that. So, of course, the process of collecting for my pre-filter will take a little while to fill up the cup, and I can just set this down on the ground and let it collect. But in the meantime, I know I'm getting most of the sediment, at least the solids, out of my water, and that will save wear and tear on my Grail filter. All right, so I got myself a cup full of water now. What I'm gonna do now is run my grill. Filter this water. It's simply 8 to 10 seconds or so. And there we go. Now at this point I should have nice fresh drinking water. Definitely didn't take all the tannin out. Still got a little bit of a earthy flavor ish. Not bad though. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little idea on an alternate water resource that you might pull from in a pinch if you needed to. Hopefully you'll never need to use this. Hopefully you'll have better sources of water to draw from, but this is definitely a viable idea. I know in this little area right here, I've seen at least 8 or 10 trees like this one that have fallen, and where those roots had come up out of the ground, there was standing water there. So again, it's not ideal, but it is a place that I can draw from in a pinch if needed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I look forward to talking to you with another video again very soon, and until that one, you guys take care, be safe, and as always, God bless.